Let's ride. Let's ride.
Broncos.
Let's ride. Broncos country.
Hey, wrong Broncos team. Same premise. Let's ride, baby. In this video, we're going to be recreating the 2016 Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos, and I'll give you a little bit of a hint. You're going to be seeing more players than you thought you were. Just let that marinate. If you guys remember, the 2015-2016 NFL season was dominated by Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. They went 15-1. Cam Newton won MVP in probably his best year. Our comeback player of the year was Eric Berry, coming back, I believe, a year removed from being diagnosed with cancer. Our offensive rookie of the year was Todd Gurley, running back for the Rams, and our defensive rookie of the year was cornerback Marcus Peters for the Chiefs. Racking up another defensive player of the year was J.J. Watt. And like I said earlier, the MVP and offensive player this year was Cam Newton. Had an absolute electric year, video game numbers, culminating in the Broncos-Panthers Super Bowl, which, looking back on it, the Super Bowl was actually a lot different than I thought. I swear the Broncos blew out the Panthers, but looking at the final score, it was actually a lot closer than it was. It looked like the Broncos defense absolutely carried the Broncos this game. The offense didn't do a whole lot. This was Peyton Manning's final year. He was kind of fighting his way through it, throwing a lot of ducks, but yeah, we got the Broncos winning this Super Bowl, and let's go ahead and get cracking with this team build. Okay, so right here we have my trusty Wikipedia-generated Broncos final roster for the Super Bowl. The goal of this video is to try and get as many of these players on Madden as possible, and I'll show you guys what I do to do this. But let's start with Madden 22 and let's get cracking with quarterbacks. We got Peyton Manning. This is his best card in the game. 97 improviser. They, for some reason, gave him 91 speed. Those are his stats. He wasn't super meta this year. But overall, this is kind of Peyton Manning's reintroduction to Madden. He hasn't been in Madden a whole lot since he retired. Moving on, the only other quarterback here was Trevor Siemian. I couldn't find him in this game. He's like a silver or gold, super rare, was not able to pick him up. Okay, so the next player I got from the Broncos team was Emmanuel Sanders. That's right, no running backs from the 2016 Broncos Super Bowl team are in Madden 22. We got Emmanuel Sanders. I believe this is his veteran card. 5'11", not super meta again. But still a great card. Okay, moving on, the next player we added was tight end Vernon Davis. I did not know he was on this team. I could have swore Julius Thomas was the tight end here. I guess it's like the Mandela effect or whatever. Vernon Davis literally did nothing in the Super Bowl, if I can recall, but he is a 49er legend. An absolute hell card in Madden, 98 speed, 99 on the theme team. But yeah, this Vernon Davis is a beast, and he is on this team. Okay, next we have Matt Paradis. He was a center. He is one of the very few O-linemen remaining from this 2016 Super Bowl team. But yeah, he's still in the league playing for the Panthers, and he's going to be the center on this team. Another player on the O-line who was on the Super Bowl team is this Max Garcia. He's on the Cardinals now. I don't believe he started for that Super Bowl team. He was a backup. Not too bad. I don't know if he's starting for the Cardinals. I'll have to double check that, but he's still in the league, so that's awesome. Moving on to defense, as you will see, the Broncos defense was their bad. That was the Broncos. It was their defense, and you'll see a lot more of their defensive players have stuck around in the league. Starting with DeMarcus Ware, he's now retired. NFL legend, Cowboys legend. 97 overall. He played a little bit this year. I'm gonna be honest. He was a meta card for a little bit, especially at the beginning of the year. He had a Legends card. But yeah, really solid card. Next up, we have the Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller. Von Miller was the Denver Broncos. He absolutely went crazy in that Super Bowl. He was on a different level. He's still playing really well. He's on the Bills now, but oh my gosh, watching Von Miller in that Super Bowl was crazy. Little known fact, outside of NFL super fans and Broncos fans, is Shaq Barrett was actually on that 2016 Super Bowl team. I don't think he played a lot. His coming out party was really the next year in Tampa Bay, where he had like 10 sacks through like 5 or 6 weeks. Got a Madden machines, nothing crazy, not super meta, but Shaq Barrett was on that Super Bowl team. Next up, Danny Trevathan, who I think is on the Bears now. He was an up-and-coming middle linebacker for the Broncos on that Super Bowl team. Played super well. And yeah, he's only a 92. I think that's his highest, the highest his cards went up to this year, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that's Danny Trevathan. Alrighty, moving on to the D-line. If you guys remember that Super Bowl, you guys remembered Malik Jackson. He was absolutely insane, had a huge playoff run, netted him a big contract with the Jaguars the next year. He had a 95 overall card, again, not super meta, but I assume he's playing pretty well, and yeah, he's still in the game. Moving along the D-line, we have Derek Wolfe, who recently retired as of like July. That was his highest card this year. Derek Wolfe was a stud for the Broncos, stalwart on the defensive line, and he recently retired, so congratulations to him. Moving to the secondary, we got Ultimate Legend, 99 overall, Aqib Talib. Not sure if this is the first year he snatched Crabtree's chain, but that was a crazy matchup between those two. But yeah, Aqib Talib's balling. He's retired now. Joining Aqib Talib in that secondary was Chris Harris Jr. He was another absolute dog in their secondary. This Denver defense, absolutely nuts. I think he's a free agent right now. Last played for the Chargers. But Chris Harris Jr., any team needing a slot right now, I'd look into Chris Harris Jr. He's a stud. Highest card he got this year was a 95, which I think is a little unfortunate. Yeah, he was a stud on that defense. Next, we got Bradley Roby. He has a higher card than this. I think it's like a 95 Sugar Rush card, but it's going for 170K due to rookie premier inflation. So I'm just sticking with the 88 overall, but he played slot. He was pretty darn good, if I remember. I don't remember him being like super locked down or Pro Bowls or anything, but he was a stud. Moving on to special teams, I was unable to find, I believe it's like a core leader or core goal, Brandon McManus, but we were able to find the punter from that year, Britton Colquitt. He's now on the Vikings. I don't know if he's starting or if something happened. He might have retired. I have no clue. Don't pay a whole bunch of attention to Vikings punters. Alrighty, so this is the plot twist of the video, the part I was gonna have the most fun with. So basically, issue, right? A lot of these players are out of the league. I can't really get them in Madden 22. So I went back to Madden 18. I literally took this team from poverty. We didn't have anything. I went through, played a bunch of unplayed solo challenges. We made like 270K. I got some Broncos players. Already from playing the solo challenges. We already have the players we got in Madden 22 knocked out. And our goal for the rest of this video is we're gonna open some packs and see how many more of these players we can knock out. Okay, so starting off, I actually got some players in solo challenges while I was building this 270K that we can go ahead and knock off the list. First one, Darian Stewart was a safety for the Broncos during that 2016 season. I don't know if you guys would see the stats. This is an 86 overall card, not very good. Another Derek Wolfe. Then we had another Bradley Roby. And then Shane Ray, linebacker. I believe they drafted this year, so this is his rookie season. CJ Anderson, really freaking good running back for the Broncos. That year, he was really solid. The Broncos ran the ball a lot. They ran a lot of single back, and he got a lot of use. Cody Latimer is a wide receiver who was on that team. He had like crazy hype coming out of the draft, especially going to Peyton Manning. People thought he was going to be like the next, I don't know if it was the next Odell, but he was really freaking good. We also got this Torian Nixon, who is a cornerback who was on that team. He's a silver. Luckily, I somehow had him in my binder. Jeff Howerman, a card I have, was actually on IR that year. Let me double check. I think he's the only card I have in my binder on IR, but he was actually on that team, so I gotta give him props. All right, packs, let's run. We're getting clutch packs. I have 270,000 coins. I'm trying to see, this contains, what, 5 players? Let's see if we can rip and if I can get these players. Elite, JC Treader, Browns, nothing crazy. Any Broncos? No Broncos in the first pack. I love opening old Madden 18 packs. Dolphins, Lawrence Timmons, any Broncos. Oh, geez. No point in making. We're getting an elite. Artie Burns. Come on, give me some Broncos, baby. Jeez, man. Already down to 216. Back Madden 23. Not huge pack rippers. Laken Tomlinson. Rex Burkhead, 94. Rex Burkhead was on the Bengals? If I can get a Demaryius Thomas, that'd be insane. Rest in peace. Can we get some fire Broncos players? Bears. Mike Mitchell, Steelers. Okay, Rod Streeter, Tavon Wilson Sr. Oh, wow, he's still, come on. Give me some Broncos, Dolphins, Bengals, Adrian Peterson on the Saints. My day, come on. Gold, Eddie Vanderdoes. Oh, Bernard Pierce. Okay, unfortunately, Bernard Pierce was not on the team. Whoa, 97 Jason Taylor. I don't know if that's full or not, but that's kind of fire. Maybe it's like something crazy. Adam Thielen, 80 overall. Tyrell Williams, nothing. Silver, Johnny Holton, Brandon King, Eli Apple. Whoa. Derrick Henry was a gold in this game. Oh my gosh. Only got a few more packs too, bro. We have approximately 2 more packs to get crazy here. 89 Kellen Winslow. Oh. Okay, Jets, Bears, Chiefs. Oh, Seth Roberts. All right, can we be great here? Can we be great? Can we get a Bronco? Come on, baby. Oh, geez, man. Tough times. All right, I just ripped 270K worth of packs. Alrighty, boys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Madden 23 coming out Monday if you got your ticket to New Zealand. And I'm juiced. Let's ride, baby.